and that has taken us to our first boss. Let's go to our resident boss expert, Gary.
It's Scary Gary's
Boss Beaters.
Alright, Killer Moth, very simple. Just stay in the lower left side of the screen and then throw the Batarang when he flies down from the right. You can duck to avoid his attacks, but just keep this up and the battle's over pretty quickly.
Boss Beaters.
Machine Intelligence. Use the spear gun from the bottom left. By ducking and shooting, you can hit both turrets this way. Once that's taken down, you can get a little bit of that ledge on the top right side next to the shield, and you can fire that same spear gun at the left to take down that shield barrier. And then I just like to jump up there, throw some punches, and the battle is over very quickly.
Thank you very much, Gary. Yeah, you can get through this entire battle without taking any damage until you get to this final stretch. Nothing too crazy, and that'll knock you down, but and we can use weapons here, but the timing is kind of tricky, so it's just easier to come up here and punch away, and just like that, we're done. We have our next boss. We have a great tip from Gary for you on this one, Gary.
Boss
For the
Beaters.
Electrocutioner, we have a very good strategy for this one, very meticulous. You'll see if you start off at the bottom left, you want to jump up to that top left platform, and then when he comes at you, jump to the left, and then jump back onto that platform to avoid him in that tiny little window that they give you. And then he'll kind of cheat that left jump again as he's facing that way. That's when your chance to get down on your knees and just start punching. Or you can throw the Batarang to put some more distance between the two of you. It's a little bit safer. But then just rinse and repeat after that jump. Go to the right side. Do it again like you can see right here on screen. But that is the best way to take down the Electrocutioner. Just watch out for the low headroom coming in from that right side, basically. But there you go. Congratulations.
Yeah, patience is key in this particular battle. This is a marathon, certainly not a sprint, but just stick to this rhythm. You'll eventually take him down. I think it took about 30 Batarangs or something like that. Sometimes you can get extra punches in when you switch to those instead, so that can be the better move if you don't mind getting a little closer. Just be careful that you don't get too close to him, because he does still jump up high enough to hit you. Very good boss battles in this game, I have to say. Challenging, but fair. You know, if you can find the tricks for each one. Joker himself is especially difficult, but
Boss
Alright,
Beaters.
the dual container alarm. The best way to do this I've found is to climb up to that platform right there and just crouch and just turbo punch. And you might want to just kind of get as many punches as you can on one of them before it gets destroyed, then repeat for the other one. And then when you finally take one down that way, you'll have less punches to dole out to that remaining alarm. And then just get down on the ground for that one, hit in the middle, and just start punching as it comes by to take it down relatively easily.
what do you got for us?
Boss
Alright, the
Beaters.
Firebug is all about getting into a nice rhythm, jump over his attack, throw that Batarang, and just rinse and repeat. Be careful not to throw two Batarangs, otherwise it'll mess up the rhythm a little bit and his pattern. But if you just keep hitting that same rhythm, that same pattern, he'll follow the same pattern, and he'll be dead in about 30 Batarangs, give or take. Sometimes they hit double, so it could take a bit longer, it could take a bit less, but there you go, Firebug.
Pretty straightforward. Patience, once again, is key. Batarang move to go to. Every now and then he gets a little frustrated, runs out of patience himself. Clearly not enrolled in this class himself, Firebug. You know, we wouldn't want to have you anyway, Firebug. Get out of here. And usually we can beat him having about 70 Batarangs left, most of which you will need for this final boss, which I don't think I'm spoiling anything by telling you it's the Joker. Alright, Gary, take us home.
Boss
Alright,
Beaters.
Joker is not only my award winner for toughest boss of Batman, he's one of the hardest bosses on the NES for my money. At the very start of the battle, make sure you wall jump off the left to avoid getting shot by that gun, which does a ton of damage. Avoid it at all costs. Then you just want to get up next to Joker as close as you can to that gun while there's still a little bit of space between you. That's the ideal distance there. That way you will avoid his lightning attack if he throws it. And then at that point, just keep throwing batarangs. He shouldn't try to shoot you at that point with his gun. But if you hit him with the batarang, he'll run back right to left. And if he's hit, he'll be stunned and he will not hit you. He'll do no damage to you. And then when he gets to the other side, do a jump to get over his gun blast, reposition yourself, repeat the same thing with the batarang. Congratulations, you've taken on one of the toughest bosses on the NES in Joker.